rephrase it to him and say, this is what you're saying. When you do that, the person has no choice but to say, okay, now you heard me, right? Now I need to listen to you, right? Or he's going to say, now you heard me, but I don't care, right? So both ways he's going to have to make that decision. If he says, I don't care, it looks like he's like, he's not thinking in his mind, he's not confident, right? But if he says, okay, now it's your turn, that's what you want, right? And now you're in the position where you can monologue a little bit, right? And see if he heard you. You can even ask him, can you just repeat what I just said? Just so I can make sure that you understood what I'm saying, and you repeat it. And that's what you did already. You've already accomplished something, which is you gave him the message, right? Now that person either is going to accept it, or he's going to study it more, right? And he's going to study his own being. And then that's when the tawfiq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes in. Is you just have to find a way to make sure that they heard you, right? And then the rest of it you leave to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So when you say, so you convey the message, and what I'm really looking for is in what way is it best to actually do that? Like, from what steps, where do you start? Like, so you talk about targeting, but in what way? You know what I mean? That's like my question.
A lot of the times, a lot of the things, what way you're talking about, it's going to be like it's a Dawah situation, right? You're going to find, I have a way to get to it, we'll talk about it, right? We'll probably talk about it, I'm not sure, this week or next week. We're going to tell you what I use, the ABCs of what I use to talk to an individual, okay? And to be able to converse, right? But you don't necessarily have to use my way. This is the way that I feel comfortable. I can talk about it, inshallah, let me get a little bit further into the do's and don'ts. These are some helpful points. These are stuff that we all know, like since we're little kids. Okay, and it's just a reminder. First thing is you want to be patient. Okay, what you do, what you say is very, very important, but what you do is also just as important. Be patient. Be prepared to run across people who don't want your dawah. Okay, they might be at the dawah table, and the reason I'm bringing dawah table is because this is the majority of you guys, mostly, at least your MSA or MSU, maybe geared to preparing and organizing, which is getting a dawah. So be prepared that some of the people that come to your dawah table really, frankly, don't care. Right? They really don't care. They just want to, or they just want to waste your time. Right? Especially if you or whatever, you know, they just come and just, laugh, right? We'll tell you how to overcome that. By the way, the easiest people to give dawah to are the atheists. They're the easiest people. Some people, they think they must be the hardest people to give dawah to. They are the easiest people to give dawah to. Right? It's like you just have to be patient with them and kind of like ignore them or something, you know. But over time. But they're the easiest people to give dawah. The most difficult ones are like those people that say, oh, Jesus is love, and this, and you're like, okay, we know, we understand, but who do you worship? And you worship a human being, oh, Jesus is love. Those are the most difficult ones. Those are the ones that you can really get frustrated with, right? Because they're not thinking. They're just, but be neat, clean in appearance, right? With regards to clothing, you don't necessarily, I wear a thobe, I give a dawah on my clothes and stuff, or in my family clothes and stuff, but you don't necessarily have to do that. You can give dawah in any clothes that you wear. Just make sure you're clean and neat and stuff. Be straightforward. Don't beat around the bush.